Looking to buy or sell MUT coins? Check out my new sponsor, MUT Reserve, at mutreserve.com and use code FRIENDLY to support this channel and get 15% off your orders. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video for you guys. Today, we finally have boss legends in the game. We didn't get it the first week since there were, 8 legends, right? Then I guess whenever the midweek legend comes out, I'm guessing those aren't gonna have boss legends, maybe, or maybe it was just last week and they were waiting for Bo Jackson to release it. But those are out. And also, before I went into the auction house, I wanted to show you guys something else. They finally came out with the level 50 special offer thingy, like this thing right here, level 50 legend pack, and it made the market crash for a little bit. Of course, I wasn't able to get on early. I just had a late start to the morning. So now it's 11 Central. So content's been out for about an hour and a half. And the market went down a little bit from what I know, from what I've heard at least. But then it looks like, from what I see, it shot right back up. Like, I barely see any difference. And I actually think this is going to happen most of the year. Legends aren't going to do anything to the market besides like the first maybe 30, 45 minutes. And like the only things that will actually crash the market, like even though we had technically a market crash this morning, like I said, it doesn't look like it because 88s are still back up to 135k. Well, I don't know why I went at 88 again. 86s are still hovering around 70k from the last time I looked at it. Yeah, you can see around 71k, somewhere around there. There's going to be so much more quantity on it. So I actually think this is going to happen all year. The reason is because this year it's so easy to make coins. You can see I had over 6 million coins yesterday. I recorded a 100 get a goal player pack opening. Just absolutely terrible. So I just decided to scrap the video. That's why you didn't see a video yesterday. But it's so easy to make coins. I haven't even done like the farm account cheese thing that everyone's doing, where basically you could make anywhere from like 6 to 700k, sometimes even up to 1 million coins, while only spending like $15 on the game, or on your account, on one account. So I've seen people do this with like 19, 20 accounts. If you have multiple Xboxes, of course, I think you could only have 5 accounts on one. I know that's for the Xbox. I don't know anything about the PlayStation, how that works. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, that's an easy way to make coins this year. But if you guys listen to any coin making methods that I've talked about, you guys would have a lot of coins. Like, you guys know I don't spend a lot of money. I spent money at the start of the game, barely pulled anything at all. The only good things I pulled out of that was Richard Sherman and Zeke. Besides that, I made a lot of coins. I've made almost my entire like 5 mil. Like maybe the first mil was handed to me, not even, because those cards weren't even selling for that much. But you know, it's so easy to make coins this year. I've made a lot of videos on them, and I'm gonna keep making videos on them. And yeah, hopefully you guys listen to it. But today, honestly, like I said, you're not gonna see a lot of market crashes besides the big ones where there's a lot of big players, where people are gonna want to sell off their at that point lower overall cards for those new cards. Like even today, even though Bo Jackson did come out, there's still a lot of people with Barry Sanders, so Bo Jackson doesn't do much. Of course, one thing I wanted to point out before I even go on, please do not buy these limited time Bo Jackson cards. First off, or Junior C, both of them, don't buy the limited cards at all, at least for the moment. Just because, one, you can't put them in the power up right away. You have to wait till the next upgrade. Two, it only takes, I believe, from what I've heard, it only takes about 115k, maybe even less today, because you're able to find training for cheap if you snipe some legends, which we'll talk about the sniping filters in a little bit. But it only takes about 125k difference, so the difference should not be 500k. You can see 1.29 and 790k. it shouldn't be that big of a difference. And even though this quick sells, it quick sells for 250k, so definitely do not do that. Like, this difference is even bigger, 835k, and he's selling for what, 358k? Yeah, definitely do not do that. So just stay away from that for now. Maybe if the gap gets closed into like the 100k range, maybe do it then, but that's never gonna happen. So please do not buy those just because you want to use the card. Just buy the regular Bo Jackson or Junior and then just upgrade them with training, which is a lot cheaper to do. But some sniping filters to make you some coins. Like, so guys, at some point in the video, my mic actually just stopped working, so I have it fixed now, but I don't know when I stopped it. But I showed some great stuff, so I guess I'll just quickly go over it just so I don't make the video as long as I was recording before. But I probably talked about like the legend pack and all that and all the other stuff. But let's just start off with a really good filter first off, and then we'll get on to the higher overalls. So one filter, you saw my coins at the start, it was close to what, 5.8 mil, right? I think somewhere around there. But the reason it's at 5 mil now, because I've been showing on my video a lot of stuff and I've been picking up a lot of cards. But what you're gonna do here is you're gonna see a search icon, click on it, see whatever the cheapest card is. You don't have to go on newest anything, just see whatever the cheapest card is. When I looked at it, when I showed it on video, it was about 23,500. Just keep that one price in mind. That's all you have to do, just one price in mind. After that, you're just gonna head over to the auction house and find a good filter. Before we do that, I just want to show you guys, I'm actually doing this too, just if you guys don't believe me. We'll show you guys the 87 filter too and why I was picking up so many 87s. But you can see right here, I picked up all these in a matter of 1.5 minutes. And I made about, let's just say about 30,000, maybe even more, because I picked up some of them for about 16,000, 15,000. Picked up a couple for 18, 19,000 too. It's just so easy to make coins during Legend weekend. But the filter that I showed you guys, or in that video, in the other recording, was 82 to 83, setting the cap value to about 21 to 30. And then, of course, you're going to go on Legends because you want to see the Legends, because you're able to sell the Legends for a little bit more. So this filter right here was pretty populated. Cards were popping up so much. I was picking up 1 to 2 every time I refreshed, mostly. And so yeah, this filter, absolutely amazing. Like I said, you could sell anything for around 23, 600, 500, whatever. Maybe they're even higher when you check it. So after taxes, that puts you at about 21,000. You can pick up any card under 20. If you want a 2K profit, pick up anything under 19. I personally am going for 2K or more, so I would probably say under 19. But all you gotta do on this filter is refresh. Of course, I always say to find your own unique filter, just because you don't want to compete with others. You want to make your filter as easy for you as possible. You can see that one, we got it so easily. Like, barely anyone's on this filter right now, but of course after I make this video, people are gonna be on this filter, so maybe you don't want to be on this filter. So another one, just go on 80 to 81. That's all you have to do. 80 to 81 is absolutely amazing. You can see this 18,500. We're gonna pick all of this up. I don't even care if I pick up like 500 of them. I missed that one, but you get the idea. Even if I pick up like 500 of them, I know I could make at least a 2K profit on these, so why wouldn't I? 80 to 81, it's pretty easy to just go on newest without having to filter anything. Of course, you could even go position by position. I personally don't suggest that, just because every time you try to switch a position, you're probably losing out on a card that you might see. So I personally don't like that. This year, I personally love cap value plus letter together. Like, you saw that in the 86 to 87 filters that I showed in videos past. So I personally like that. If you don't, I get it. You just want to stick to position. I can't speak. So if you just want to stick to position by position, go ahead and do that. But I personally not a big fan of it this year that much, so I like sticking to my letter and cap value. So you get the idea. That is for everyone that has a lot of coins or doesn't have a lot of coins. Anyone can do this. You literally need 20k a card. I know a lot of you have over 400k because it's so easy to make coins this year. Like, leveling up on an account in itself, spending like $15, you should at least get 700k plus any other good pulls that you get. Could put you at around $1 million. So It's really easy for anyone to have coins. If you don't have coins, you're doing something wrong. If you've been watching my videos, you should definitely have a lot of coins because I have made millions of coins. I don't even spend that much. I spent at the start of the year, didn't pull anything at all, wasted what, $150 on this game and pulled absolutely nothing. But it doesn't matter because it was just so easy to make coins after that. Berry set's still pretty good because, of course, a lot of people pulling cards, so the golds are going to be pretty cheap. Go ahead, try to look at that. But let me just talk about another legend filter that I was talking about. So 88 to 89, the market didn't crash a lot, or the market in itself didn't crash a lot. Like, it crashed a little bit. Like, you can see these are down to about 70,000, but it always happens on Legend Weekend. We just won't be seeing like gigantic market crashes every single Legend Weekend, just because people just have a lot of coins. That's just the premise of it. Everyone has a lot of coins. Weekend League still isn't out, so it doesn't hurt the market all that much. But we're gonna see a market rise, not crash, rise whenever Weekend League comes out. People want training. People want the best cards in the game. Everyone's gonna go ahead and buy all the cards. I don't know when Weekend League comes out. I don't watch Good Morning Madden because I have classes in the morning. So whenever Weekend League comes out, prices are gonna go up. Cards are gonna, especially the higher end cards, gonna go up. Training gonna definitely go up. So that's when you want to invest. But if you're just looking for a quick flip, buying these 86 to 87 overall legends, if you're just looking for 86s, go ahead and look at my other videos for a good 86 to 87 overall filter, and you're gonna find a lot of 86s. Pick up any that you see for around 60,000 or under. Tomorrow, these will be back up to about 75,000. You're making about 8K a card. But the reason I have so many 87s in my binder, I don't know if you guys saw it earlier when I showed you guys the cards in my binder, is because these 87s are just selling for too cheap. Like, if we just go on regular 86 to 87, let me actually show you guys that real quick. 87s, when I looked at it earlier, were selling for about 84,000. It looks like they're already up. They're already up to about 88,000, 87,000, whatever, somewhere in that ballpark. These will easily be over 90,000 by tomorrow, maybe even later tonight. I did not mean to click on Team Diamonds, but yeah, they'll easily be around that price, around 90, maybe even 95,000. So, like, if you're picking them up for about 75,000, that was absolutely great because I could definitely sell that for about 75 later in the week, or maybe even tomorrow. So yeah, if you pick up something like this for under 75,000, you're able to sell it for about 90 plus tomorrow, like I said, or even tonight, and you're making about 6 to 8K a card. Those last two cards, I'm making about 7K, 8K a card. It's just that simple. I get it. You need a lot more coins for it, which is why I showed you guys the other filter first. But if you have the coins, guys, you need to be doing this because this is how I've made so many coins this year. It's just overpricing. Overpricing this year has been better than almost any other year, in my opinion. Like, it has not been like this any other year. I've made a lot of coins off of it every other year also, but this year it's just on another level. And it's just so easy to pick up these for 75. Like, even if you don't want to hold on to it, this is just a great filter in and itself, because even if you pick it up for 75, you can still sell it for about 78 or not 78, 88. You're still making about 5K a card. I'm just holding on to it in the hopes of it going over 90K and making me an extra couple of thousand on each card, which will add up if I pick up like 30 of them or 40 of them. So that would just be an extra 100K, 200K. And yeah, I mean, those are the two main things I wanted to talk about. I probably talked about the market crash, or I probably hopefully have that from the last video that I was recording right before this. So I'll probably add that part to the start of this. But the two main things I would do today is these two filters, whichever one you would like to do. And if you would like to hold on to it, sell it, do whatever you want. Even with the lower overall cards, you could hold on to it till later tonight, or even tomorrow, and sell them later, because you're going to be able to sell them for a pretty decent price. You're going to be able to maybe sell them for 25. I haven't really looked at those during the week. I just never saw a point in that set. It's just so horrible. But of course, people still do it, which is why those cards have hold value, or just because the set just exists. That's why those cards hold value. So yeah, take advantage of these two filters, guys. Like, you can see now they're not popping up as often. When I was first recording that video, they were popping up about every single refresh. I'm not even kidding. Those 87s, they were popping up every single refresh under 75,000. It was just every single refresh, a new card pops up. Like, when I refresh right there, that was usually a Jerry Rice or something, or Joe Thomas, or Jerome Bettis. Well, I refresh on this one, and we got it, 73,000. Like I said, even if I sell it right now, I still make about 7K a card. But I'm not, because I want about 10K, 12K a card. So I'm a little greedy on it, I get it, but I have a lot more coins, so I would like a lot better returns. So yeah, this is how I've made millions of coins. This is how I'm gonna continue to make millions of coins. I definitely want to hit 10 mil pretty early in the year. And of course, I'm probably not going to be spending a lot more money on this game. Probably not even any money. I'm not going to probably even buy the level 50 pack. I just see no point in it. With my luck, just absolutely not. And I haven't really opened that many packs this year either. Like, I've kind of held my urges because my pack luck is just absolutely horrendous. So might as well not waste coins on that and just continue to make coins. And then later on, the more coins I have, the better it can be. And at one point, I will make a team on this account, but I'm just waiting for that market crash. I'm waiting for there to be a lot more Packers because I just want to go ahead and make a all-time Packers team. I just don't care about making a regular. I don't know why I went on all defense again, but I don't care about making a regular team. Just not a big fan of it. So yeah, I would probably end up making an all-time Packers team, but that'll probably be later on in the year or like a month from now, somewhere there. But hopefully I have enough time to start off the Sniper Story series. I know I've been kind of delaying it a little bit, but I'll definitely start it up soon. But I think that says about all that I need to. 88 to 89, just not a big fan of trying to snipe them. You could try to snipe the full legends. Of course, a lot of people are going to be pulling those, so you might find a couple of snipes, but I'm going to stick to my roots, guys. I'm going to stick to my 86 to 87 because it just works so well. I'm not even kidding. It works so well. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash that button to get 10 likes on video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.